Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore, guys. Aku lanjut lagi push divisi ya, guys.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Nicely aimed pass. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much molded.
Tries a shot!
Masuk.
No, it's an own goal!
Hoki banget, guys. Tumben banget ini aku. Gol pertama
Not
dapat
to
hoki gini.
anyone, it's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Rummenigge. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Rummenigge. Gilberto Silva gets across to intercept that. And it's Lahm. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Son Heung-min. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. He's had a hit!
Masuk.
And yes,
Aneh
it's
banget ya.
there!
Masuk kayak
Hot
gitu.
knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rummenigge gets a good foot in there. That's gone loose. Hernes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bergomi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's cut it out. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Luis Suarez. Pass is just off target. And here's the chance to counter. Shevchenko. Hernes. Now there's a fine ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Waduh,
That's going to be a
pelanggaran.
booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi with a real chance here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that was vital. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Apa nih?
Goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition could come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Indonesia in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they can counter here. Owen. Rummenigge. No, again there's no way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Czech gets rid without sophistication. Can he spark a counter here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Van der Vaart, and it's Rosicki. Danger averted for now, but they've got it again. Now Costa Curta, and here's Hullet. Bergomi. Could move up a gear here. Van der Vaart.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bullet. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Apa? Jemuran. Ya, sih. Kamu ya sana ngentas sih.
Indonesia are
Ya sekalian lah.
dominant in the middle of the park.
Sekali-kali wong kamu nggak di rumah terus kok.
Gets his pass away.
Sana kamu sekalian.
Loose ball now.
Eh,
Chase
Sat.
to retrieve it.
Ya.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Rosicki. And they've got rid. This is the time you need that pace. There's no flag. Just the keeper to can he finish?
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And
Ya
that
Allah.
is wildly off target.
Finishingnya ngaco banget. Lumayan nih dapat poinnya guys, 10.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Son Heung-min!
Anjir ketepis ya. Biasanya nggak ketepis loh.
Good ball, getting this one clear. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass is just off target. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Højlund. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard to look past this guy, Rasmus Højlund. Okay, he's landed on the biggest stage right now, but there are an awful lot of aspects of his game that need improving, and I think we've seen that. Yes, he's got the basics, they're all in place, but he has a lot of hard work to put in now before he can emerge as the striker.
And Shevchenko! This time, surely! There it is! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Mateus. Cruyff. And Mateus. Now here's an interesting matchup. Zaire Emery defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Shevchenko.
Anjir ditepis coy.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header.
Alah.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Mateus. And it's Son Heung-min. The ball gets a foot in here. And the pass is intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get onto this? And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Indonesia carrying a real chance.
Anjir malah keduduk.
It's in. They have come
Nyerang nggak
roaring
full
back.
malah kena
Well, we're all
counter
back to
tuh.
square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things a chance. Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Van Basten. Costa Curta. This is De Jong. De Jong. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Ribery. Oh, super find. Big chance, must be! And Chet pulls off a sensational save! Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Eto. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a hit.
Alah, terlalu nafsu.
And a real let-off.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Offset ini.
That's a nicely measured. It's Eto! Loose
An
now,
offset.
and they want to get it back. Deftly away. De Jong. Costa Curta. Threads one in.
Out.
Ribery. Nuno Mendes. Ribery. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Communication breakdown there, it seems. That's fabulous. Mohamed Salah! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta. Araujo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's played into the area. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How do you look back on the game? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributed
Pindah
to
ke
a
short lagi
fantastic
sekarang mas
atmosphere in the
live-nya. Iya
stands.
nih.
This really
Iya nih aku
is
juga bingung.
the place
Tadi
to be.
tahu-tahu live-nya ke short. Udah lama nggak ke short.
Such
Tapi
scenes
tadi
here.
tahu-tahu ke
A
short.
sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi, now it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Mohamed Salah! Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released.
Shapes to shoot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mateus, Son Heung-min, quality ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff. Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Referee has just said play on. And it's Salah. Mateus. And it's Bergomi. And he's gone looking for safety. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. That is a great pick out. Rummenigge. And the shots! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia heads to the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker.
Rummenigge! They've done it! 2 up!
Abandon nih guys lawannya ya.
Ball clear!
Kayaknya abandon nih lawannya nih.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked
Aman
as if he
sinyalku
knew
soalnya.
already. Terrific.
Berarti lawannya ini. Bentar guys, aku kamar mandi dulu. Dapat villa gue bang, GG dapat villa. Lumayan tuh bang villa. Gratisan tapi lumayan sih. Villa juga bagus sih itu buat CF. Kalau misal squad kita kurang CF ya, tapi mantap juga itu villa sih. Next to current Schneider apa RB-nya Barca ya? Tergantung squadnya, butuh RB apa butuh pemain tengah. Kalau lagi butuh RB ya ambil yang RB, kalau butuh pemain tengah ya ambil Schneider. Tergantung kebutuhan squad aja. RB enakan yang bertahan. Ya sih yang paling oke menurutku, yang paling bagus sih Schneider sih.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Udah ada
beautiful
skill
clear
sentuhan
evening.
ganda bawaan juga itu.
Contributing to a fantastic
Lebih bagus
atmosphere
juga,
in the
jadi ada
stands.
skill bawaan
This
sentuhan
really
ganda
is
kan
the
Schneider itu
place
aku
to
lihat.
be.
Nggak perlu nambah-nambahin
The
skill
matchday
sentuhan
noise
ganda
at
lagi.
this place truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Messi! Goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on. He's had a hit! Hernandez clears. Nesta. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Schmeichel punts it upfield. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. Messi. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Messi looking to add to his goal. Driving on and making good progress.
Salah umpan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, he's Rummenigge! Oh, take a with style.
Tinggalan ini.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that
Aduh, malah
looks like a
ketinggalan.
final warning. Still no card.
Harus ngejar 2 gol nih.
So what can they conjure from this one? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! Indonesia get themselves back into contention. I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Rummenigge. And here's Haaland. And he's found the way past. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. And it's Beckham. Played back in. Chooses to go back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, this is a great position. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. And here's Beckham. Over to the left. Goes in for the header.
Tuh kan kena crossing kayak gitu lagi. Kemarin kayak gitu.
Two up and threatening to pull clear. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Rummenigge, and he's been shifted off it. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge.
Asem nggak cool. Umpan lagi ya harusnya.
Rijkaard with the clearance. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. And here's Shevchenko. And the finish! He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
That is a brilliant interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's the chance to counter. And here's Van Basten. Looks to clip it forward. Big chance!
Masuk bos.
Makes a goal! And with the match
Gak push
slipping
Evan
away,
my limits bang.
they have
Belum
pulled
push Evan itu
themselves
aku.
off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Owen. Deco. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Salah! Oh!
Comeback guys.
A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aduh kok kesono.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tunisia with the corner. They're first. And the header!
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. And it's fantastic. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi! Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Messi is offering a right smile there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just... Rummenigge! Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. And that has been cleared. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge gets through on his own. Oh, well played, well played. And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, what a mistake! Beckenbauer. Indonesia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hernandez. It's Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. It's Son
Wah, anjir
Heung-min!
tiang, guys.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rummenigge! Oh, it's fallen loose
Masuk,
again.
cuy.
He scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it. Indonesia have fired the... Can he finish?
Untung
Oh, that
ketemu.
was nice, but not quite the end product required. Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And the counter is on. And he's picked out the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Rummenigge. Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask. Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are back underway. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, nicely intercepted. The message is clear, none shall pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Maradona. Lamp hits one! And he hits the net!
Kalau masuk ya bola pelan
They
gitu.
have done it! They have their equaliser! Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to be... He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all
Peluang
wrong. That was
emas.
created because of good
Disia-siakan
lively
malahan.
movements, which pretty much dictated the pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Oh, shoot, Maradona!
Untung rek.
Denied by an instinctive save. Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Lampard with the short one. And it's played it. He's got soul. It's fallen kindly here. And he has kept it out somehow. Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Casillas clears. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Maradona. Threads one in. And claimed it back swiftly. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Casillas is there to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cleared without complication.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's a fine
Gak
challenge.
masuk anjir.
And the shot!
Akhirnya bro. Sebenarnya Eto'o gak masuk ya. Padahal udah aku pencet shoot terus loh itu.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Casillas catches it safely. That's at the end. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have. Well timed, excellent interception. Albert Ferrer. That has ended up in no man's land. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta. Son Heung-min. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Takes on his marker. Rummenigge!
Tiang. Kocak gaming, kocak
Rummenigge, well, he
gaming.
was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get up.
And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And here's Shevchenko!
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
Tiang 2 kali loh.
Final action of the first half.
Harusnya
It's been a
gol
half
kan?
largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
Indonesia really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now the
Dah,
finish!
malah kekuburan. Coba.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Mateus. Cruyff. Oh, super ball. And the finish! He has done it!
Keterlaluan sih kalau itu sampai nggak gol lagi.
Roaring back! And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That was a given. It always was. Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in. So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Has a look and place it forward. He's had a hit! He's missed it, not by that far.
Malah dikasihin ke lawannya coba.
Botafogo with the corner. They're first. Climbs up big! Tries to get it
Oke
clear.
guys.
Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Bergomi. And it's Eto. And it's Albertini. Nedved. He's got the shot away!
Oke guys, comeback.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Van Basten is firing after that one. Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. And he's forced to go back. Valverde. And he's intervened well there. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. 5 minutes to add. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's the clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tunisia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.
Belum nge-push. Mau nge-push divisi dulu nih. Belum nge-push, aku push event my limit.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Bang Gaming, halo Bang Gaming efootball, selamat sore. Selamat sore juga Bang, mantap gaming, udah di
So
like,
it's down to business here.
mantap mantap.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through.
Berapa kali
They
like
want to
Bang?
be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good spot. He's seen the run. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to...
Decent hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min with the cross. Indonesia have it back and can go again. And Shevchenko! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Abandon guys. Alah gue lagi main mati lampu anjir. Auto kalah gue karo jaringan. Hujan kah di sana Bang? Di sini mendung banget ini udah gerimis, mendung banget. Di sana baru hujan kah? Kok mati lampu? Hujan badai. Ah, tuh kan langsung deres. Baru juga aku bilang gerimis. Langsung deres. Lagi push my limit. Udah win streak berapa tuh?
To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect. defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dembele.
They just took too long getting forward. Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And we have our very first corner.
Antara 10-12. Wah, udah lumayan. Udah banyak juga itu. Dikit lagi selesai tuh 20 win streak.
And now they could spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Looking for the runner. Rummenigge. He is just caressing the ball. Now the finish!
Masuk, Zir.
And it's a goal!
Aman.
Well, it would have
Jarang
been
mati
hard
lampu
to
di sini,
miss.
Bang.
Well, it doesn't have to
Semoga
look
aman. Jarang sih mati lampu.
complicate simplicity.
Jarang banget mati lampu ini di sini.
So the first
Ini kan lagi musim hujan ya. Dari kemarin tuh kan hujan tuh, tapi jarang mati lampu.
Although they'll be wise to be.
Semoga aja tetap aman nih.
That is good pressure, just how
Lagi enak nih main soalnya.
they'll want to make the most of this turnover. Searching ball that into space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Haaland!
Ah,
He has done it! And the lead lost no time.
mungkin karena nggak ada, mungkin ada apa ya? Kan sempat putus ya, terus langsung nyambung ke data. Mungkin pas nggak ada, mungkin pas nyambungin ke dari wifi ke datanya itu sih mungkin ya. Kan nggak nyambung internet tuh ya dari pas dari wifi ke data kan sempat nggak nyambung internet, mungkin karena itu.
New complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter.
And he's had a hit.
Pas nyambungin dari wifi ke data.
And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Tunisia get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
And he's going to have his name taken. Tunisia heading towards the half-time break with very much in their sails. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus. Saka. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a really well-measured ball. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! That's what you call inspired. There's the end of the first half. The two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Tunisia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. That gets things going for the second half. And a shot! done very well to get to that.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely bit of skill. Shot could be on. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Gua tadi spin dapat Shinji Kagawa, WK Shinji Kagawa. W apa maksudnya? Maksudnya W apa sih, Bang?
And that has been Mateus! And he's there to get it away. And here's Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gently done. Tries to get it clear. Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Oh, they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Lukaku receives it in a good position here. And it's hoisted clear. Ball is over the
Gua ada
line.
tidak Kagawa, Bang? Worth it aja sih, tergantung gaya main kita juga cocok atau enggak pakai Kagawa. Tergantung gaya main kita sih. Kalau menurutku sih tetap worth it sih. Kalau misal aku pakai Kagawa sih ya tetap worth it aku menurutku ya. Tapi kembali ke gaya main kita cocok nggak pakai Kagawa, terus sesuai nggak sama apa taktik permainan yang kita pakai. Tapi kalau menurutku sih worth it aja sih.
Throw it. And it's Van Basten. Marquinhos makes the interception. Now it's Lukaku. He was under real pressure there. Now it's De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gilberto Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Mohamed Salah, he has found the way through. Mohamed Salah!
Anjir.
Alexander
Kok bisa nggak masuk ya ini?
takes it away.
Kok ngeblitz kayak jarang masuk sekarang ya
De
ngeblitz.
Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eto. That looks a good ball. It's Salah!
Malah mendingan shoot biasa.
And surely that does it!
Asli ngeblitz jarang masuk sekarang ya.
Decisive strike.
Nggak kayak update
That
sebelumnya.
looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's got a side of goal. Araujo in. And there goes the final whistle. Tunisia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.
Suaranya nih guys, bahaya nih Suaranya.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already started here. Son Heung-min. Great for Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gilberto, he's gone for
Anjir,
goal!
gak masuk ya.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's taking no chances there. No way through. And here's Son Heung-min! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
And it's Kagawa. Now it's Havertz! Goal! Milan!
Malah kebobolan guys.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that...
There's the shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Alah,
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
ah malah.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Cut it out. Alexander Arnold. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cruyff has created one goal already. Quality ball. No
It's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min!
Nah,
It's in! It's level again! What a match we have! I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Beautiful. Just beautiful. The joy of the moment. It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing. So all square and not for the first time. Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance!
kok masuk ya?
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, I think we're all recovering from those last frantic moments which so nearly changed the whole outcome. It is quite a game. Breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started. Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Ter Stegen gets it away. Has a look and plays it forward. Well read, nice interception. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kagawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kagawa. Oh, that's a very... And Shevchenko! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well timed, excellent interception. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, there's the hit! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he? Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Pass is somewhat less than ideal. Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Gilberto Silva. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Havertz. And the shot! Goal! That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash. Changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game. Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Gabriel wins the duel this time.
Indonesia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Olise. Bergomi. Indonesia clearly now in need preservation mode. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia have done it with iron, with
12
pragmatism, the
shoot,
sort you
guys.
expect from a team. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Just joining us, we are already underway. Rummenigge herring after the ball here. Ball's gone out of play. Vinicius Junior. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! He can get that
Fantastic.
clear. Here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Neymar. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets his pass away. On shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found a way through. Shevchenko! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Big header!
Masuk, guys.
And that for him is goal number 10. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rummenigge. Araujo spots it and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Cruyff. Baresi makes the interception. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are back underway. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead. No, again there's no way through. Shakes to shoot. And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. And one more try. Goal!
One more try.
2 to the good. They have breathing space. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball. And
observation, no more, no less.
Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Nice bit of trickery. It's a sweet ball that. The ball's gone astray. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He Vinicius Junior! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he's picked out the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Rummenigge! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! And they are cruising away! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. And through to the goalkeeper. And
Oke
that is
guys,
it. The referee
sudah
has
dulu
seen
buat
enough.
live sore hari ini
Oh,
ya
this
guys.
is the side which is purring.
Terima
Picture
kasih
perfect,
semuanya yang
they
sudah
will relish
menonton,
having
sudah
pulverized what was put
like,
in
share,
front of them.
komen
It
juga,
was a
subscribe juga.
pulsating
Terima kasih
performance.
semuanya.
Rummenigge
Sampai
sinking in
ketemu
the
lagi di live
accolades, having been
selanjutnya.
named man of the
Wassalamualaikum
match,
warahmatullahi
and
wabarakatuh.
deservedly so.